Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the start of day 11. It's a really beautiful morning out here today, much like it was yesterday. I had the experience this morning of waking up completely dry for the first time on this trip. When I say completely dry, I mean there wasn't even any condensation on my hammock tarp. Kind of amazing. Not expecting much more of that. Anyway, I have a roughly 8-mile trek today down to a winding stair gap where I'm going to be getting the shuttle and we'll be heading into the town of Franklin to do a quick resupply, potentially get a tent, and then hit the trail. So, enjoy the show. Last night, this is the campsite that I had the pleasure of staying at. This is Long Branch Shelter, I believe is the name. I spent my afternoon hiking with a girl named Allie, a very nice girl. When we rolled up here to camp last night, we were literally the only people. I was shocked. So far, every shelter I've come across on the trail so far has been full by the time I've gotten to it. So to find this one empty was unusual, to say the least. That said, there was a little sign near the trail to bring us to this shelter, and it said that there was trail magic being served at the gap 3.5 miles up the road. So I'm willing to bet the prospect of getting some hot food persuaded people to keep marching on rather than camp out at the shelter last night. It's a pretty nice area. This is actually a newer shelter. There's actually a plaque right up here. See if we can actually see the plaque. There's some sun shining in. See, it was built in 2012. It's a double-decker. I think it can sleep at least 12, probably. Yikes. Yeah, at least 12. More if need be, really bad weather. Pretty comfy. She stayed in here last night, said that she didn't have any issues with mice or anything. Just a little loft up here. Not bad, right? So one additional tidbit from my campsite last night, and I'm actually a little embarrassed to admit this, but I got 2 bear lines stuck in trees last night. 2. Yeah. This particular shelter area has a lot of really thick foliage and branches, and it's really difficult to find a place to hang a bareback. So I was going for one of the more bare limbs, I guess, and there was some stuff around it, and I was having trouble, so for a change, I just threw it up rather than doing the typical swing that I normally do. Well, I threw it a little too far, and the line got away from me, and it just got up there. So I lost that one. I was able to actually recover the bag portion of it with the weighted rocks in it, with about 10 feet of line. So I didn't think it was the end of the world. So I cut the line as high as I could, and then I have extra line for my hammock set up just in case I needed it, so I was able to use that to construct a new one, as well as with an additional carabiner. So I walk out to a spot near the privy and look for a slightly more accessible branch with my newly formed bear line with the weighted rock bag, the 10 feet of line, and then about 40 feet of other line that I put on there, as well as a brand new carabiner. And my first throw, I toss it up again, and I watch the line wrap around a branch about 6 times. And I mean, I gave it one little tug, and I just walked away. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything about it. So, at Outdoor 76, in addition to a tent, I'm going to be in the market for a little pouch to create a new bear line, or a whole new bear line setup. Fortunately, that's something that's really cheap. But yeah, a little bad luck last night with that. So I ended up hanging my bag about 5 feet off the ground in one of these little scrub trees here, just mostly to keep it away from mice. I mean, I didn't use these trees here. I moved it about 100 yards away from the shelter down the hill there. But nothing got into my food. Excuse me. Nothing got into my food. It doesn't look like any mice or anything tried to get at it. So, yeah, there's that little story. Fun times. Yeah, it is an absolute gem of a day today. This is Friday, March 21st, I think. Second day of spring. It is gorgeous. Supposedly this afternoon there's going to be torrential downpours. And that's probably true. Right now I'm on this little, I'll turn this around, this little ridge. Little steep sides that you can see out there. Hazy mountains off in the distance, but beautiful. Loving this day. About 3.5 miles out of Winding Stair Gap, or Winding Staircase Gap, where I'm going to be getting the shuttle. And I got about an hour and 45 minutes to make it there, so I'm doing good on that front. Anyway, moving forward.